Hi, my dearest. Happy Sunday. Trust you are good. I'll be speaking to you about God's unchanging love, right? And this is as a result of me waking up to a Bible verse yesterday, Numbers 23, verse 23, which says, "No enchantment against uh, Jacob and no divination against Israel." Right? So, this actually made me sit down and read the book of Numbers, chapter 23, right? Just to understand, to have like an understanding of the verse, better understanding of the verse, right? So, when I was just reading through, this is uh, Balaam, like Balak, calling on Balaam, right, to come curse the children of Israel. Do you know what happened? Just to curse the children of Israel, Balak offered like a ram and a bull on 7 different altars. That is, it's not just like, oh, let me just offer one ram and one bull and that's all. Like on each altar, right, he offered one bull and one ram. That is in total on different altars, like 7 different altars, right? So that makes it a total of like 14 animals. Imagine the cost of those animals, like in today's world, like 14 on 7 altars, right? And this made me like, some persons can actually like go to the, like it just shows how people can, to what extent people can go just to destroy another person. After he had offered those animals on those different altars, right? So Balaam will tell Balak, just wait here, right? And let me go. Maybe God will just meet with me, right? And God just reached out to Balaam, right? Telling him. So that actually stood out for me, right? God met with Balaam, right? And the Lord puts a word in Balaam's mouth saying, go back to Balak and give him this word. And what actually stood out to me is that, how can I curse? Like, okay, after God has given him the word to bless the children of Israel, right? So there's this verse, that was like verse 8, that says, how can I curse those whom God has not cursed? How can I denounce those whom the Lord has not denounced? That is the word, those are the words of Balaam to Balak, right? The first time they did that, then Balak was not like, that I called you, like from where you are, to come and curse these children of Israel. Why would you then choose to bless them? And Balaam will be like, I can only do what God sends me to do, right? Okay. As if that was not enough, Balak was not like, okay, don't worry, I will even take you to another place so you can even see them, right? You can see them very well and curse them. Honestly, you just like, you just be laughing when you are reading through this book, right? And then Balaam and Balak, they still went again. They went to go and offer what they did the first time. They went to offer one bull, one ram on each altar, right? 7 altars again. And that is 14 animals. That is in total for the first and second time, 28 animals, like in total. Right, so the second time, they were like, okay, let me take you to a place so you can see them very well and place a curse on them, right? And the word of God came to Balaam again. That was in verse to Balaam, go to Balak and give him these words, right? And after that, he went to Balak, right? And he said, what stood out for me was like verse 19 that said, God is not a man that he should lie, not a human being that he should change his mind. That is where the topic actually came from. That God was, when God chooses to do something, it does not actually change his mind. God's love is actually unchanging. It's ever enduring. Right. And does he speak and then not act? Does he promise and not fulfill? That is, if God has made up his mind to bless you, regardless of anyone's agenda, his promise will always prevail. Then that was it. And instead of like cursing the children of Israel, Balaam was just blessing them based on what God told him. Then at that point, Balak was still pissed. Like, I told you to come cause some persons, and you are just like blessing them. Okay, let's do it this way. Don't even cause them. Don't bless them. Okay, okay. So neither bless them nor cause them. And Balaam was like, why would I not do what God has sent me to do? The third time, Balak said to Balaam, okay, come with me. Let me take you to another place so that we can actually, he's not giving up. It was like, so that we can place a curse on them. Perhaps, he now said, perhaps it will please God to let you cause them for me. That is, what I actually put down was the fact that maybe if God actually sees their inadequacy from another angle, maybe He would allow you to cause them. Maybe God will find faults with them, right? That perhaps if it pleases the Lord, maybe God can eventually find faults with them and let you cause them. Like for me, they still did that. But do you know what happened this third time? Third time, right? Instead of cursing the children of Israel, God found like a nation that is actually like set apart from other nations, right? And God just make sure Balaam, there was change, before there was going back and forth, but now Balaam just blessed the children of Israel, was just blessing them, was just blessing them. Then on Balak, he was cursing them, right? So in short, bottom line, when God has made his mind about you, there's no going back. Whether people, regardless of other person's agenda, regardless of whether people want you to be blessed or not, when God has made up his mind, are they doing, I'm blessing you. There's no going back. God is, there's this word in Yoruba, Aileyipada, the unchangeable God, unchanging God, right? If he says, it's not, I'm going, that's where you find my father. It's not. If he's saying, is this though? Is this? It doesn't do like this. It's not a cunning person or someone that is actually not direct like that. So if God has made up his mind to bless you, regardless of anybody's agenda, his promise over your life will surely prevail, right? Is an ever faithful Father. So this brings us back to that verse. There's no enchantment against Jacob, no definition against Israel. So happy Sunday. Have a blessed week. I love you guys.